Hello guys, my name is Shastanand. Welcome back to the Overworld server. Last time we began construction on our rail line, and that's where we're going to start off this episode. I don't know what the second half of this episode is, but this is where we're... Okay, hold on. Wait. Oh, ow! Okay. Yeah, as you can see, I've been working. I've been working on... expanding this out. Real quick though, why spider? Why spider? Are you still here? Are you still real? Why spider? Aha! Okay, so this is, we found a cave. This is not exactly what I had in mind. Also, I'm going to block this off real quick because I saw that charged creeper. I'm not playing games with that guy. Okay, well, look, it's not important. The important thing is that I found a cave, and I will worry about this later. It's a little more work than I really feel like putting into anything right now. We'll block this off like this, that way I don't lose it. Okay, anyway. Between episodes, I've finished the tunnel all the way out to here. And now we have this little makeshift bridge, which obviously is going to be much more of a bridge. And we now need to discuss what we're going to do about this here. So, like, as you may recall from last episode, this, if I want to keep this straight, it's gonna have to, like, it's pretty level with this level here. And so I'd either have to dig out this area or make the rail go up and then back. Which making it go up wouldn't be a terrible idea, especially because our base on the other side is a little higher elevation, so we're gonna have to make it go up eventually. The question is how we're gonna do that. So first of all, I don't want it to go up until after the river, because right here, I think the idea that I want is to have like two pillars, one on either side of the river, kind of like that. Obviously, we're gonna, like, this is just me contemplating location of the pillars. You know, obviously they're gonna look different. They're not just gonna be cobbled freaking rocks. Yeah, like that's good. Yeah, so that means on this side, okay, let's see. How far is it from the edge of the pillar to land? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So how about we go 8 from this pillar, and that's when we can start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So my idea then is that here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, let's do 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we'll keep like this, going up just a little bit at a time until we get to a high enough elevation. So how high up do we need to go? So right now, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're 4 blocks down. So 3, 2, 1, 0. 1, 2, 3, 4. We need to go up at least 4 blocks to make sure that we're high enough up. Also, I need to get up there and clear out that little bush there. 6 actually feels a little too small now that I'm like... Now that if I'm only going up like if I'm only going to go up like if I'm only going to go up like 4 or 5, maybe 6 blocks, and I've got all this space, I think it makes more sense to keep going. So like 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Let's do it like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I feel like this is gonna work, but we need to keep an eye out, because if we get a little too high, actually no, we're fine. So let's see, we're 1, 2, 3. So let's do one more. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Hello, zombie. Okay, so we're up 1, up 2, up 3, up. Actually, wait. Are we done already then? Up 1, up 2, up 3, up 4. Okay, so let's say you need to go. Let's say that. Very cool. That this is done. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Okay, no, we got to go up another 4 at least, or another 3 at least. Okay, but hey, this is the kind of stuff we gotta know. We gotta figure this out. Okay. But yeah, so that's basically where this project is for now. The other thing to worry about is these pillars over here that I just kind of glossed over, the fact that I'm going to make them. Where basically, it's probably going to be mostly brick supports. I think I like the idea of brick supports more than mud brick supports. Even though, now that I think about it, the color of mud brick does work better with, probably would work better with the color of the spruce in the long run. But no, I think I want it this way. I think I like it this way. Yeah. Plus, like, look, it's easier to get a lot of clay than it is to get a lot of wheat, so you just kind of gotta have to deal with that. Yeah, so I guess we're just gonna keep going and see what. Okay, see, look right here. See how close I am to this mushroom? This mushroom's gonna have to go. I'm sorry to say, this mushroom's gonna have to go because I'm gonna be right up against it. And if a mob spawns on here, I don't want to have to light up the mushroom, because that kind of ruins the aesthetic of the mushroom. I don't want to have to, like. Oh, hello. Why do baby zombies not burn? Why have they still not fixed that? That seems illegal. Okay, well. Oh, hey, it's Killer. Hey. Yeah, so anyway, this has got to go. Unfortunate. But that's just the way it is. But yeah, so, in other news, just kind of shooting the shit. Is that the expression? I don't know. I've never used that expression. Oh, he's sleeping for me. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. You'll love to see it. You'll love to see it. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just kind of thinking about, the future. Been thinking about the future more lately than I had. Just kind of like, so this year is the beginning of my girlfriend's 4th year of med school, which means this time next year, my girlfriend will be beginning her residency program. And by virtue of the American medical system, we're not going to know where she lives in, in a year, basically. Because not only do we not know where she'll live, we don't know where, like, what town she'll live in, where in the country she'll be, because, you apply to residencies and you just kind of get assigned one of the ones you picked. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Like, you pick, you say you want to go to, XYZ schools, and then, or residency programs, and, you only apply to the ones you want, but, like, at the end of the day, the system is going to assign you one based on the ones you said you were okay with. So, like, it's not like college where you apply to 6 colleges and you get accepted to 5 of them and you just pick which one you like. No, you apply to 13 residency programs, and at the end, they say you got accepted to this one. Now, you're probably going to get accepted to the one you want, especially if, like, the people at that one you want like you, which it seems like that might be the case. But it's like, are you gonna live here in a year? If not, am I gonna live here in a year? Am I moving too? Probably, but it's just kind of a thing you gotta be thinking about. That's kind of like, it's a big step in life, and that's one of the big things we're thinking about nowadays. But yeah, that's just kind of a life update. Because we've been dating for 2 years now, and if this time next year we're still together, that means we've been dating for 3 years, and I mean, 3 years dating, and we're being given this ultimatum of like, hey, is this it? And you got to go, yes. Because like I'm just saying, you gotta start thinking about the M word, M5. Sorry, that was a joke, because in med school, if you're a year 4, you're called an M4. If you're year 3, you're called an M3. And so the joke is that next year she'll be an M5. But that's not actually a thing. That was a joke for exactly no one. No one watching this is versed enough in American med school system to get that joke. And it wasn't even a good joke either. What am I doing? Okay. I have a feeling. How far have I gone up and gone? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 sounds like a good number. 8 sounds like a great number. So if we stay at this elevation, I probably wouldn't mind that. Yeah, 8. Yeah, this is a good spot. I'm high enough up that mobs won't see me or bother me. Yeah, I'm satisfied with this. Why did I jump down? Why did I jump down? Did I say hit a killer? I did. I just gotta make sure. Actually, I said why did I jump down? I know why I jumped down. I gotta go get more wood. Alright, I have gone and gathered more supplies, and I have applied those supplies. Ooh. Look and see where we are now. We got 3 wide, going super fast, and we've got this going not all the way, but a good amount of the way. All the way up to here. Which is just shy of being able to see the... being able being able to see the edges of the building. Okay. It was a little more shy than I was expecting, but yeah. So there you are. You can see the edge of that tower that I started at the end of the last episode. You can see I've wrapped it all the way around. The only thing left on that one's really just a roof and maybe some other stuff, because I'm not entirely sure I like how it looks yet, lower toward the bottom. But it is accurate to how it looks in real life, so yeah. Anyway, so before I get too carried away with this, I need a place over there for the line to end, meaning I need to start planning out the rail station over there. And I also want to avoid this looking terrible. Because it is currently just a giant floating platform, which is fine for now. And probably for the long term too. Because this is a big body of water to have to like design like supports and such for. And I don't know if I really want to do that yet. Look how deep that water is, you know. But all of this section through the Dark Oak Forest, all the way up to the end of the tunnel, that is something that I can do and I should do. Like, I can make supports for this. I can make supports for over the river. So we are going to start this section right here. I'm going to go over here and plop down our shulker. I'm also going to put this right here. And let's see what we can do about this these support beams. Okay, so obviously we don't want to use spruce for the supports. So the question is, do I want to use brick or mud brick? I guess what I can do is I can make one with brick here and one with mud brick there and see which one I like better. I think I'm probably going to prefer the brick one just because it's better color contrast. The thing is also I have no idea what the scale is. Like, obviously, it can't just be that. Like, it's got to have more depth to it. And I'm thinking, like, it might make more sense to do it like this. No, that's too wide. If this were a much wider, or sorry, taller thing, then maybe having a support that wide would make sense, but I don't think it does on this one. Taking this back. And then we can do something like give me brick stairs like that, and this, and then a little bit of that. Ooh, that's way too uniform. No, that is not okay. That will not fly. Although, you know what could fly? Is if we did it with a mud brick. Okay, again, still not good. Because here's the problem we've got. This is too flush. So we'll have to, I feel like we'll have to do it on this side too. Okay, here's what we can do. Here's what we can do. Give me daytime real quick. Okay, I guess I'm sleeping here because shulker boxes are dumb. and I can't be bothered to aim. Yeah, give me like some stairs and slabs. Because if I do that, and then I guess maybe, hmm. See, it's just not quite like. So the problem is that as long as this pillar is is straight up the same thickness as the thing it's supporting, it's never gonna work. It'll never work. So I either need to make it. Like wider or narrower. Okay. I'm gonna have to think about this for a sec. Okay, so I just noticed that llama stole my minecart. This guy showed up. Okay, I think that's better. Because we got, like, you know, a pillar that widens up to get support all across. I've got a little bit of detailing with these walls. I'm not opposed to it. Let's real quick get some more stairs and slabs and try to do it on the other side as well. Like that. And but not you. And you. 2. And you. And then slabs go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So that's what it looks like right now. I don't inherently already know which one I like more, which is interesting. I was kind of expecting to be able to figure it out. What if I do something like this? Because one of the things I gotta keep in mind is lighting for up here. So, like, what if I did this? Okay. And then, or, oh, I should take that lead. It's a free lead. I'm keeping that. Or does this work like this? Also, I don't have stairs. I just need to carry this with me, you know? Like, what if this is like that, but then this is like this? Did you ever think about that? Did you ever think about that? I know I'm not really saying anything of value here, but... Okay, come on. Like so. And then give me, like, some of these, and some of these. Now, let's see what we've gotten so far. And then there can just be a light source, like a... Oh. Be a light source right there. Maybe with like that, maybe? How does that look from down here? I am, again, not opposed to it. I think I'm gonna end up liking it more if this is brick and this is mud brick. But I do need to actually do that first. So let's go ahead and just cut to the part... Where the frick did my... Where the frick did my stonecutter go? There it is. Yeah, I'll do that one off camera. Save you the hassle of watching me flounder around for another bit. What the frick are you doing here? God. I'm trying to play video games. Oh god, I don't have infinity on this bow. Did these guys at least drop arrows? They did not drop any arrows. How rude. Also, why were there only 2 of them? Look, man, take a hint. Take a hint and get out of here. Okay, so that's good. That's done. So now let's go ahead and zoom out and take a look at both sides. The more I look at it, the more I just don't like these pillars. I like these. Those I like. These I do not like. I think what I really need to do is I just need to pick a color and then simplify the pillar down to like something smaller. Like I think I don't need all of this. What happens? How do I feel if I just do this? If I just strip this down to a ring and just a ring and some thin pillars. How does I feel about that? I like it better. I like it better, which is a little annoying to me because it means it was the simpler option was the correct one. Well, this color swap thing is no longer also a good idea either because I'm using much less blocks and I feel less obligated to use a color swap like that. So what I think instead is going to happen is I'm going to I think the only blocks that need to be color swapped are these walls right here. So I'm just going to tear out all this and flip it over there. Okay, so I already am kind of this detail right here where I make these different ones I'm not liking, so I'm gonna go ahead and yeah, that's definitely better. Definitely for sure. And there's gonna be a roof on top, obviously. I just don't feel like placing that before I even know what I'm doing yet. Ooh. Okay. Survey says... Survey says the left, I think. Even though I feel like I should like the right more, but I don't like the idea of the brick as the accent color. For some reason, the accent block... For some reason, this is the accent block is upsetting to my eyes. So I guess that's what we're doing. So let's go ahead and try to like flush a couple other details like that. Do we want to do that? Yeah, actually, I think that's preferable because it kind of parallels the thing above it. Also, what's probably going to happen, actually, now that I'm like thinking about it closer, is that, oh my gosh, just stop, go away. Is that this is probably just going to be a lantern dangling right here, in which case that's just going to be there. And then I guess let's try this as well. Because, see, now it's paralleling even better. I hate it, but it makes more sense, and I do like it. Like, it looks better. I hate that I hate that it looks better. Because if I do it like this... Yeah, it just doesn't look right. Yep. Yep. We're gonna do it like this. And see, other things to keep in mind. This, obviously, like that. For sure, way better. And you know, I'm gonna leave that little brick wall accent too. Just a little something. Okay, so we now have little archways / support beams that are also going to be lighting up the area. I like where this is going, and I guess we'll just continue this along the way. Here we are. I've now built arches. Ooh, look at them go. Look at them go. Look at it go. There it goes. Yes, so I built arches about half of the way up to the end of the forest here. That's all the bricks that I had on me to actually build with. But yeah, so you can see I've got these all nice and clean. Nice and well done. Can I make it to that? Yes. Yeah, look at that. Got a nice little trend of those. So, that's pretty much what it's going to be, at least up until the end of the dark oak part. Once we get to the once we get over to here, my instinct is that I'll want a different kind of bridge for this part, which means it will probably never actually be done because I'd have to like do it, and that I'd have to actually like figure out what I want, and I have a feeling that I will never actually know exactly what I want. And also, I don't mind it just being big floating over the river. That's kind of... Because, like, the river's so weird, and it's like, I don't want to have to, like, put support beams all the way down into the ocean. So unless I know what I'm doing, I don't want to actually do any of it. But we will see. In the meanwhile, I'm going to go ahead and do this so that... Oops. So that we can use this rail to get back to our base whenever we want to come visit. I'm not going to go any further for now because I don't really know what I plan on doing for the sake of the... What is that? Oh, yeah. I don't really know what I plan on doing regarding like the rail station where the rail has to end. So I may end up doing that next. I'm gonna mark out plots for where I know at least 2 more buildings are gonna go, and then I can just figure out where the rail stations need to go to avoid that. Because the plan basically is going to be, I'm gonna have a main rail station over here on the southern end of town to accept incoming visitors. and then a local rail traffic that has a north, south, east, and west stop. So like the western stop is going to be over here probably, and the northern stop is probably going to be at the end of this road over there. East might end up being further east, like another block or so that way. And then south, because the main station's south, I think south might be over here, like a southeast station. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, so here we are back at base, back at the city. You can see our building here. I like it more when I'm up close than when I'm far away, which is unfortunate because it is currently the first building you see when you approach from far away. But that won't be the case forever, because obviously there will be another building right here, which will cover most of it from a distance. I'm probably going to have this building here is probably going to be similar to this one and this one, where they're like city buildings based on like Chicago, like old kind of looking buildings, to keep the style up. I have an idea for a building that'll go here, but it'll be a bit complicated because it's not a rectangle, so we'll have to see how we go from there. As for the up there, I need some more what are they called? Ladders, so I can get to the top of this building. 49 is not enough. I'm just gonna do this. I'm just gonna make as many as I can, because boom, there you go. That's definitely enough. Probably. Actually, I don't even know. Okay, so we're gonna need this. We're gonna need this. We're gonna need this. We're gonna need some more of this for sure. I guess we'll go with a half a stack, because this bow, bing bing pow bam. And what else do I need? Oh crap. Ah crap. Here I was thinking I was gonna like do some sick progress on this building, and I don't even have the blocks I need to do it. Also, I did not put coal in the furnace. Okay, well we're gonna head up here and start anyway, and while we get up there it'll be cooking. So anyway, I'm gonna finish this building, gonna put a roof on it. In the meanwhile, I'm gonna talk briefly about what's been going on. I actually don't. Did I talk about Paper Mario? I think I talked about Paper Mario. If I didn't, then I can. Oh frick! I thought I had finished. I could have sworn I had finished. Crap. Okay, that's fine. We are a little higher than this building, so that still works. Okay, so here's the deal. I'm gonna go ahead and build this up another level, like this, because what's gonna happen is this is gonna go out like this. Except obviously you can't go there because I need to be able to use that ladder. And then this probably won't need to be there because it'll be covered on both sides, like so. So I'm thinking is that, what if we like, okay, hold on, this is 5 wide. So what if, what if like this? Oh no, you idiot. Like this. So we got like that. Or no, wait, am I stupid? Or is that supposed to be... Gosh dang. Okay, cool. We're gonna go fall off now. Yeah, he fell off. Yeah, so I think I mentioned in the previous video, or earlier this video, probably previous video, that I was gonna play Paper Mario Origami King, because I'm a big Paper Mario guy, but I haven't played the most recent ones, and I feel like it's not fair to be a hater of new Paper Mario games if I haven't played the newest Paper Mario game. I'm not actually a hater, but like I'm just such a big fan of Thousand Year Door, you know? And so yeah, so I got it. I've been playing it. I'm about a third of the way through the game right now. And it definitely seems good. Like it's definitely got like the humor is there, the Paper Mario humor is there. The puzzle fights are enjoyable. Mostly during boss fights. The boss fights make much better use of the puzzle aspect than say the random encounter fights. I still like the random encounter fights, but like there's just not as much to it. Like sometimes the game, you know, I wish that the game didn't wait the entire first chapter for the fights to actually be difficult, because basically the entire first chapter, when a fight starts, the enemies enter the fight in the position that you want them to be in, and then mix it up, and so therefore you can just kind of reverse engineer what they were like, and so you don't actually have to. But in the second fight, in the second chapter and going forward, they are just random, and you just have to figure it out. And so I kind of wish that it was like that from the start, but I'm not entirely sure. Sorry. Okay, we're gonna make one of these on one side and one of these on the other. Can I? This. We're gonna do like this. Boom. Haha. Aha. Okay. And then I guess in this scenario, I'm just gonna make more of this, like this. Oh, that also. What do I want that to be? Ooh, yeah. Okay. So I think in this scenario, so we got three, four. I'm gonna make four of these. And I think this goes here, like that. And then over here, it's like that. Oh. Okay, well, let's head down. Let's head downstairs and see how this looks. It's probably gonna have to be the left one, even though the right one. What if? Okay, hold on. What if I did like inset in the middle but offset on the outside? That way it's like not. That way it's a little bit still kind of mixed up. That's an interesting prospect. Let's try it like that. But yeah, so I've been playing Paper Mario. Yeah, it's got the classic Paper Mario humor. The music is good. The characters are good. It takes a little bit. You pretty much have to finish the first chapter for the environments to be interesting, but the second chapter, things definitely start being a bit more interesting in that regard. Chapter 2 takes place in basically a ninja theme park, partly, which is really fun. It's a cute idea. I really liked that chapter. I had not bring more of this stuff. Like chapter 1 is all very much just like generic. Well, no, it's not entirely generic. Like you know, the setting of chapter 1 is a normal you know, Mario, you know, Plains mission area. It does have a little bit of cute aspect to it. Yeah. What else was I gonna say? Finding the toads is fun. You know, you're pretty much always on guard trying to find, you know, little cutesies. Okay, what I want to do is I want to make. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. What we're gonna do is this. On this side, I'm gonna have two like this one and that one are gonna be like this, and then the inside one, this middle one is going to be inside like this, and then on that side, all of them are gonna be inside, and we're gonna see if I like how that looks. Unfortunately, if things fall to the ground, I will have to go get them. Oh, there actually is a little bit of stuff down here. Yeah. But yeah, so basically I'm enjoying the game. I'm enjoying the game so far. Oh. That's fine. I forgot I still had ladders there. Yeah, I'm enjoying the game so far. It is fun. I'm the thing is that I'm worried that there's just not going to be as much of a replay value as there is in the other Paper Mario games, or at least the first two, because there's like the battles can only be really done one way. Like there's not really much in the way of like doing battles differently. So I don't really know. I needed 3 for that. Oop. But yeah, all that to say, I'm enjoying it. I'm interested to see where it's going. I definitely don't think it's a bad game. And we'll... Ah, dang it. Too high. That's too low. That's fine. Actually, it is not fine. Oh, you idiot. You can't place this crap first. You need to frickin'... Yeah, you need to do that first, and then place these. And so now, of course, I have to go down and get the other one because it fell. Okay, I'm going to cut now. I'm tired of doing this. I'm going to cut to when I've done what I said I was going to do with the top, and we can compare and contrast. You know, I realize now it's weird to be talking about what the replay value of a game that I would probably not replay. I'm not a kid. I can't just like play Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door 6 times in a week again. You know, I got a life. Anyway. Okay. That's not necessarily terrible because you can still clearly see gaps into the sky. And so I should probably fix that before I make a judgment. But it doesn't look good. And I'll tell you what, this also has gaps to the sky. I'm just going to fix that before I pass judgment. Okay, that's better in that you can now not see the sky. It's also still not good on this side. So... Whereas on that side, yeah, definitely better. Definitely better on this side. So yeah, we're definitely gonna go with this version for all sides. And then, so the other aspect about this building of note is that it basically has the top of this building is almost always like colored in some way with like lights. And so I wonder if I can like get like some banners that would be, you know, fun. Problem is I don't have any white wool or the color wool that I might want. Oh, I forgot I was growing freaking wheat in here for mud. I forgot I was doing that. So I'll have to go figure that out. Does anyone sell wool? I don't know. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna patch up this roof and we're gonna take a look at it and see how we like it. Alright, we're coming in for a viewing. Late at night. Oop, actually, maybe this was a bad idea. I forgot. This place is not lit up. That's on me. That's on me. Also, the rail does not go all the way out to here yet. But yeah, look at there. Nice completed building, kind of glowing at the top because of the, for obvious reasons. I do like. I'm satisfied with this actually. It's a very square capping on the roof. But I like it. I like it. Put a torch up there as well. Yeah. I like how the lighting is mostly coming from the sides and not from the corners themselves. That's a little bit of flair I don't have on the other buildings. And as you get closer, you can kind of see a bit more detail on the up there part. Yeah, you know what? You know what? I'm satisfied with this. I'm satisfied with this. It's not the fanciest, nicest, you know, building I've made. I'm still definitely a fan of this one. This one came out very well for being. I guess it wasn't free-handed. I had inspiration building, but I don't know. I've got 3 buildings so far, and I like where this is going. I like this. But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and end it off there. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.